We just got the Galaxy A73 in, and this is the slimmest A series phone Samsung has ever released despite a 5000 mAh battery tucked in. The box comes with the phone, the SIM card ejection tool and a Type-C to Type-C cable. You can get the A73 for about 39,000 rupees after cashback, and it's available in 3 colors. Now in this video, I'll quickly run you through some of the more interesting features of the phone. The A73 is as close to a flagship experience as possible because, it comes packed with features that are commonly seen in flagship phones. And all of this at a non-flagship price. In fact, if you buy the A73, you'll get the Galaxy Buds Live for just 499 rupees, which otherwise sell for about 8,000 rupees. Firstly, it's got a 108 megapixel sensor along with optical image stabilization. 108 megapixel pretty much translates into sharp pictures with a lot of details captured. So here are some samples I took using that sensor. These are some outdoor shots that I took using the primary lens in the regular 12 megapixel mode, not the 108 megapixel mode. Now I will be leaving a link in the description so you can go ahead and download these photos and just evaluate the quality for yourself. And here are some indoor shots that I took using this phone. And of course, I'll be taking more shots before I can pass my judgment on the picture quality. Now here are some side-by-side comparisons of photos taken using the primary lens on the left and ultra-wide on the right. And now these are shots taken using the portrait mode, so your subject is nicely separated from the background, and I think it did a pretty good job in my initial tests. And here are some shots taken using the macro lens. Now I know we're not a fan of the macro lens, but these pictures really don't look that bad. And finally, some quick selfies using the 32 megapixel front-facing camera in regular and in portrait mode. There's optical image stabilization too, so not only do you get stable video footage, but it also helps taking stable photos, especially if you've got shaky hands or if the ambient lighting is low. In fact, the A73 also comes with VDIS that works with OIS to adjust shaky frames one by one and stabilize videos. This is something that was introduced with the Galaxy S22 series, and here it's on Galaxy A73 now. So yeah, 108 megapixel with OIS and VDIS is quite rare in this price segment, and if you're looking for a phone with a really stable camera experience, this might be the only phone. I'll obviously be taking more video footage and photo samples shot through different lenses in different modes, and I'll put that up in my final review, so make sure you're subscribed. And now let's move on to the display. It's quite a large 6.7-inch FHD Plus display, and it's a Super AMOLED Plus screen with a 120Hz refresh rate. So it looks color-rich, very vibrant and super smooth. By the way, this is not an adaptive refresh rate display. It's set to 120Hz and you have the option to dial it down to 60Hz. The display is also very bright, peaking at 800 nits. So outdoor viewing is a breeze. Even if you're under a bright dump of sunlight, you'll have absolutely no issues. Everything is easy to read or view. Also, it's an AMOLED Plus display, which is 30% thinner than your traditional AMOLED displays, which is why Samsung was able to keep this phone, so lightweight and thin, despite having a 5000 mAh battery, which is just crazy. It's also a very durable phone. It's IP67 water and dust resistant. It's got Gorilla Glass 5 protection for its display, and it's made of a plastic back, so it's less prone to scratches and breakage. The plastic back panel also helps in keeping the device lightweight. It doesn't heat up as much, and it also provides for a better grip than glass. It's got a matte texture too, which gives the phone a very soft and classy finish. And it's got stereo speakers, which is great if you're watching content or playing games and you've got no earphones around you. Now, the A73, it ships with Android 12 One UI 4.1 right out of the box, and it also comes with all premium One UI 4.1 features like link to Windows, always on display, inbuilt screen recorder, extra dim, and Bixby routines. It's also got secure folder and Alt-Z feature that allows you to switch to secure folder easily with just double tapping the power key. There's also RAM Plus, so you can expand virtual RAM and just get a better multitasking experience. It's got NFC, it's got the full version of Samsung Pay, and the phone is protected using Samsung's enterprise-grade security, which is Samsung Knox. There are also tools like Photo Remaster and Object Eraser on the phone. So let's say we've got a picture here that doesn't look as great, but if you go into the menu and click on Photo Remaster, the A73 will analyze the image and recommend a more enhanced, refined version of the photo without you having to do anything. Object Eraser allows you to highlight unwanted objects in your photo and just remove them. And one of the best things about the A series phones, just like the S series phones, is that Samsung is going to provide you with 4 years of OS upgrade and 5 years of security upgrade. So if you get this phone, you're definitely going to be rocking all the way until Android 16. Now let's talk performance. So the A73 is powered by the Snapdragon 778G chip, which is a pretty gaming-centric chip, and it supports 9 5G bands. Now the 778G, it's widely used in phones that are between the 20,000 rupee to 30,000 rupee range, and this phone sits at about 40,000 rupees. So in my opinion, this could have used a better processor, maybe something like the Snapdragon 865. But Snapdragon 778G is quite good too. It's efficient, powerful, and definitely a plus for gaming. You'll not experience any kind of lag or slowdown during gameplay. In my brief testing, I was able to play Asphalt 9 and Call of Duty without any issues. The phone didn't heat up to a level where it got uncomfortable either. Multitasking and app launching is pretty quick too, but yeah, I'll give you that it's not going to be as snappy as the 865 or the 888. And finally, the battery. Now, I already mentioned in the beginning that it's got a 5000 mAh battery, which is a pretty big power bank to begin with. And with the Snapdragon 778G on it, with moderate use, this can easily last you for about a day and a half. The phone can also reverse charge other products you may have, like another phone or wireless earbuds. But yeah, let me use the phone for longer and see how good the battery and the performance is over a longer period of time. I'll obviously take more photos, more videos, and just, put the phone to more use before I can report back all in my full and final review of the A73. So you might want to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so you know when that video comes out. Also, if you've got any questions about the A73 which you would like me to address in the full review, make sure you drop them in the comment section. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and if this was useful, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Really goes a long way in supporting me. Alright, see you guys in the next one.